Hey everybody, doing another comparison. I picked up the Mission Fleet X-Wing the other day and finally got out my Galactic Heroes X-Wing, both Red 5, though there's no room. I'll get to that, right? Both Red 5, both Luke Skywalker, right? I don't think he came with this pilot, but I'm not really sure. But he did come with this pilot. And just doing a side-by-side comparison, you see the figure. This is the original older, like first gen or second gen figure, where he has no moving parts except his one wrist, right? And a cool feature about this is he has a removable helmet with a visor on it. That's really cool. I like that. That's Luke from Galactic Heroes. And let's see, when is this one from? 2007. Okay, this was from 2007. It looks like it would be older, doesn't it? Huh. That's what his foot says, and he is current release 2020. The details on the figures are good. He doesn't seem to have, this guy doesn't seem to have the little flares on the ankle, but he does have the gray strapping, the black boots and gloves. Good markings on the helmets, except he doesn't have the little arch of markings right there. And they're both wearing the white vest. He has that hole in his back for accessories. Oh wait, he has them. Okay, they're not painted differently, and they're on his left foot, whereas he's on his right foot. Interesting little comparison. See, the flares are on opposite feet. Okay, they got both good paint on the helmet. He does not have a removable helmet. That's okay. And let's see. His hand is molded with the lightsaber, so it stays there. His is removable, and he comes with a pistol too. And okay, that is Luke. Oh, something else I noticed. The hose wraps differently in opposite directions. Him to his right, him to his left from the chest box. But the chest boxes appear to try to be keeping the same theme, even though they're different. They're trying to be the same chest box. Okay, that's Luke. Interesting comparison. Yeah, the little flares, emergency flares. That's what I think they are. I'm not 100% sure. And yeah, very kidsy, kind of kidsy. This is Play School. And this is Hasbro, which bought Play School. So, Play School. Okay, now the X-Wings. They are quite a bit different, even though they're to be the same model. Okay, non-removable R2. Separate action figure. And this is a really good action figure. You know what? Something I've been meaning to try. I just picked up another R2. And let's see if he is compatible, because astromechs are supposed to be compatible. Here's how we can tell. He's chunky bigger, right? Are his feet the same? Uh-oh. I don't think he'll fit, but I'm still going to try. They're built almost the same. No moving parts. Also no moving parts. This is the latest release of the Falcon. Came with this figure. Let's see. Will he fit? I doubt it. Nope. Incompatible. You are Okay, Hasbro. The very nature of these droids is to be compatible with one another. Okay? That's the essence of the astromech. It controls the ship while being able to pilot any of them that they can interface with. Sorry, Chunky R2, you're gonna... Okay, that was a neat little comparison. And this is 2020. And this one is... 2001. 2001, 2020. 19 years difference. He's all grown up. Okay. Good comparison there. Been meaning to do that anyway. Okay, on to the ships. Now that we have R2 out of the socket over here. Quite a bit different. The paint scheme is largely the same. You can see all 5 marks on the wings here. Let me get my pointer thing. You can see all five marks on the wings here. You can't see all 5. You see 3. He's read 5 in the movie. But I forgive them. This is a kid's toy. Okay, yellow marker. You got the gray around the, yeah. And he is built in. He has a socket. The details are very nicely well done between the two. I mean, they both have great details on them. This one is, see the grill looking thing? I remember that from the movie and my other X-Wing. So this one's more accurate to the movie, even though it's stubbified. I like it. I love this X-Wing. This is a great one to get if you can get it. Whereas this one has no grill on the back. So they chopped it off. That's okay. The detail between the two, I would say, is comparable. I mean, the amount of detail, not the... Look at the blasters, okay? Look at the... Very, very different styling and design, okay? And also, I've noticed between some X-Wings, they're all supposed to be the same X-Wing, right? Look at the curved part is horizontal over here and vertical over here. Interesting. I love noticing these little details. Okay, something else is apparently this is Red 3, but we're going to go with Luke's X-Wing because that's what it was sold as. All right. And there are no little ports like this to add accessories on this X-Wing. They didn't do that for the Galactic Heroes. Or I think at the time Jedi Force. I'm not sure. Going with Galactic Heroes. Okay. You push this down and his wings open up, and then you have another button on the back. The whole thing is a button. It goes like that. Mine's seen, it's been well loved, right? It's been tossed around. I just washed it up for the video because it had been sitting and I have messed with it. Messing with it now. I love the X-Wing. Okay. Now, let's flip them over. See the details there. Same general shape. Of course, you got the hollowed out blasters here, and they attach when you get it. This one is molded right on. I think this came in a box set. I can't remember. Yeah. But gear. Am I still in frame? Gear, no gear. The reason why is because this thing is heavy in the back, and it does not need a gear in the front to sit level, right? I have the gear out on here, but it sits level. This is short and stubby. The detail work is good. Yeah. This has like ridges, and I think that's more accurate as far as movies and stuff. And this is smooth with a couple of little things right there. And this is an accessory port, but I can see that going on a desktop stand quite easily. You know, you could stick it on there and maybe have it go out a little bit, because this is front heavy. You could, for 3D printers out there, right? If you're going to do, you could put like, take your microphone stand design, cut the top of it off, and make you a little stand for it to stand on. I've done that before. I've got that for my Lambda shuttle from another series. Okay. Now I showed you the wings opening on here. This one, the wings also open. They're a scissor, same way, but you just kind of manually pull them open. And yeah. And it doesn't land very well when they're open. It's got little, it just sits right here and then on the gear. Whereas this guy sits 1, 2, 3, 4 points of contact. Just like that. Well, he is back heavy, but once you do that, the weight is shifted forward. Yay, science. Okay. And this is much more rugged than this one. Okay, this is good, but it's much more rugged. This is all hard plastic. Okay, ABS I'm gonna go with, and this is softer plastic. The whole thing is softer plastic. I mean, it pretends it being hard, but you can feel the give when you squeeze around on it. Like like this canopy, you can feel the give on that, but it's the way it is. Okay, it's the kind of plastic, and it's hollow, and it's still a hard plastic, but this one is, I want to say, you know what? They're about the same right there. Yep. Okay, now let's put R2 back in here, the compatible R2 back in there. And even though this Luke is stuck in this position, he does fit in the cockpit. You got to kind of play with it to make it work. All right, yeah. So his lightsaber, there he goes. And then this Luke, you have to take the lightsaber out of his hand so we can hang onto the pistol and be seated in the X-Wing, right? His head is on a ball joint, just like the other ones. I'm not going to go over that too awful much. Okay, I just set that in there, and he goes in there like that. He goes in quite easily. And ta-da. Okay. All right. I love both of these X-Wings. There's nothing not to like about either one of these unless you're a movie accurate collector, and I'm not. I'm a fun collector because these are both a lot of fun in their own ways. This one has probably been thrown out of a car, dropped out of bed. It's been played with a lot. You can see the damage right there. I don't know if you can see it or not. You can see all the scratches and stuff. I've kept it up, and it is in better shape than it's got some marks where it's been tumbled around. It's still kind of dripping from where I washed it off. Soap and water, people, then let it dry, and that way your screws will stay clean. Scuff mark, and got a little bit of a bow right there. That's okay, but you can see the difference. This one, you know what? Let me see here. They are about the same length. Let's confirm. Are they the same length? Stem to stern, counting the engines. Let's go with 8 and 1/8. Okay, what are we? Stem to stern, counting the engines. 8. It's 1/8 of an inch difference length. Let's go side to side. This is fully, I'm looking at it, perspective is wrong on the camera, 9.5 wide. And then we can go here, 6 1/4. Wait, yeah, 6 1/4 width. And it's a lot taller with or without R2 over here. Big and chunky. I don't have a preference. What do I like better? I like them both for their own reasons. And yeah, this is a good pickup. I've been looking at this thing all week since I got it. Just setting it on my desk and just fooling with it and going pew pew pew. Lock down that stabilizer, R2. Okay. That's all I got for this one. Thanks. Out of here. Bye-bye.